be using guns that didn't get enough love in every single Call of Duty. We're gonna play a match and then we're gonna rate it on a tier list. I'm so excited for this. Let's dive in. Well, we're booting into COD 4 to start us off, and what I'm going with in COD 4 is the G36, man. Give this gun some love, man. In a game that was dominated by the M4 and the M16, I feel like we didn't really talk about this gun that much, but you can see what it can do, man. This thing's incredible. I actually feel like I remember using it a bunch in like search and destroy for some reason. I don't know why, but I feel like I remember using it in search, and I did like a silenced version of it. Yeah, I'm him. Okay, I think I'm in some sort of like sniper lobby or something. Yes, please. But again, this is like a gun with just, it felt like there was no recoil in a lot of these guns in this game. I mean, think about it. Like I said, M16, M4. I mean, do they have recoil? Not really. No! Oh, that is so pretty. Oh, and I got shot at. Come on, come on. Yes! This thing is so good. Even if you go back to these old CODs, and he gets the game-winning kill with it. Even when you go back to these old CODs, you tend to use the meta. And this wasn't the meta, but boy, is it fun, man. All right, G36. Now, like I said, you're not going to use these guns. You know, you're going to, a lot of people use these guns. Let me start over. A lot of people use these, but not as much as the M4 and the M16, but I still think this is a very solid gun. We went against some juggernaut people, still did well. I'm going to go B tier on this gun. I'm going to go B tier. Well, we are on World at War, and we're going with the Type 100, and we're on Dome. So what a way to show this thing off. Obviously, this game... Oh! We know one thing about this game. I mean, we all know the thing. The MP40 just absolutely dominated this game. But there was a sneaky third SMG behind the Thompson. It was the Type 100. I mean, the iron sight's clean. The range on this thing was pretty good. I mean, it was actually a very fun gun to use. Oh, I was a very SMG heavy guy in this game, besides maybe the STG. And I feel like MP40, Thompson, like all these, this is incredible. I remember especially with this gun using it during the S&D games and using it with a silencer. Oh my gosh. I tried to tell you it was underrated. Man, look at this domination, man. Holy moly. And it's with the Type 100, you know what I mean? All right, look at the iron sights one more time. Can't even show you. 21 and 5. All right, what would I rank this gun? Honestly, like I said, it's tough to put it in front of the Thompson and MP40, especially the MP40. It's probably a little bit below the Thompson. Like, you saw it there. I mean, it's working, man. I'm gonna go B tier with this thing. Dude, the iron sights, no recoil. I mean, come on now. Ladies and gentlemen, we're on MW2, and we've been trying to get a match for like 5 minutes. There's people playing search and destroy on team deathmatch and free-for-all trick-shotting lobbies. I mean, it's not going very well, but here we are. What you're looking at here is the TAR 21. Now, with a lot of similar stories of the last ones, listen, you were probably using the ACR. You were probably using the SCAR, maybe the M4. And listen, there's nothing wrong with that. But if you ever wanted to use something different, you would rock maybe a TAR and see how it felt. And now watch, I'm gonna show you how it felt. There it is. I knew there was somebody up here. There always is. Oh yeah. Yeah, baby. Look at the clean iron sights too, boys. I'll say it. I mean, I'll say it. They kind of hit. I feel like I'm in a really bad spot right now. Like, I feel like they're all around me. And I was really hoping that guy was not going to spawn out of the air and kill me. It just feels phenomenal, man. Guys, I mean, I'm trying to explain it to you. I don't know how else I can explain it to you. Go get him. Go get him. What's up, buddy? This might make me cry. Look at how nice the iron sights are. There's no recoil. All right, so now we're gonna rank this bad boy. Honestly, I mean, come on, guys. It's smooth. I got other people in the lobby using the TAR 21 now in this game because they went, wow, we keep dying to the TAR 21. I feel like we can keep this at B tier. It's a solid gun. We had no attachments on it, and it was still frying the lobby. I love it. It's Black Ops 1 time, ladies and gentlemen, and we are going with the AUG. Anyway, this is a gun that I feel like Black Ops 1 was dominated by ARs. Okay, that's much better. I wanted to show... Whoa! I wanted to show off the AUG's power. Oh my. And there you go. Oh my gosh, it's so freaking good, man. This game had so many good ARs. And I feel like this one just kind of got lost in the sauce. You had the Commando, you had the Galil, and then you have this thing just dominating, and you never even used it, dude. Now the problem is I'm gonna run out of ammo even with an extended clip. That's not fair. What is this guy using? The Spaz 12? Oh my. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm just going I'm gonna go on a quick 9-0 streak. Oh no, I only have my knife. No! T! By the way, too, ARs in this game were very dominant because if you look at the SMG list in Black Ops 1, I mean, it's incredibly bad. I think the AK-74U was literally like the only one that you could use. So people just used ARs. I mean, this is... I almost kind of feel bad. I honestly kind of feel bad. I mean, it's 75. This is a 3-minute commentary on the AUG. All right, the AUG, I'm going crazy here, boys. I'm going A tier. A tier on the AUG. Super underrated. More love. Hopefully I showed it off a little bit in this one, although that lobby was terrible, but we don't got to talk about that. Well, here we are on Modern Warfare 3, and we're going with the Type 95. Before you go, Type 95, what are you, losing your mind? Let's sit back and I'll show you how this thing actually worked. I feel like every AR was pretty much good, and this was the 3-round burst gun, if you didn't know, and it was... I put the silencer on this bad boy. I put the silencer on this bad boy, and I said, let me work, man. It was, the iron sights are a touch weird. I get that, but I actually like them. It just, I don't know. I like these types of iron sights. And if you hit your shots, little bro, this thing is so fun to use, man. I just love that. Oh, that's so satisfying to use. It's so satisfying to use, man. Leave me alone. I need to do a video on like not forgotten guns, but like dude, I don't want... you are cleared for takeoff. You have to let me know if you guys use the Type 95. Did you guys use it with a silencer like this, or did you use it with like a red dot? As I completely whiff on 3 shots. Dude. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. This guy Stewie, man, on the ground. What are we doing? But 22 and 12. Guys, I love this Type 95. If you I could show you on my screen right now. I have the whole thing ranked up gold. I don't know what it was. Even with the ACRs and all the overpowered guns, I was rocking this thing. Maybe it's just because of Modern Warfare's like low TTK. I have a soft spot in my heart for this gun. This might be insane to say. I'm gonna say it though. I'm gonna go A. The one burst, I mean, that's just killer, man. Well, here we are, Black Ops 2. Yes, and the gun we're gonna rock is the M27. And what you're gonna see probably pretty quickly is this gun did not have a lot of recoil. Now, why I chose this one, I don't know about you guys, but I feel like obviously this was one of the first guns we got in the game. I think it was a default class if I remember correctly. And then once you got past your default classes, you never ever used it again. But I don't really know why that was, because it's actually really good. I'm not doing it for the clicks. I mean, look at that. Are you kidding me? There's a guy in here. I mean, this is an AR. I have no idea what I'm looking at right now. I have no idea what I'm looking at. But as you can see, I mean, at least the AR works. This is so fun to go back to this map too, by the way. When's the last time you played Yemen? I guarantee you it's been a while. We should be good. Okay, we might be able to get some streaks here. M27 orbital VSAT. And y'all said, hey, they need more love. We're getting our streaks with them, man. It's just that simple. What are you shooting at? What are you shooting at, buddy? That's mine. That's mine. Name that movie in the comments. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. I'm actually... These are real people, guys. I'm not trying to fake it. These are real players. That's on me. That's on me. That's on me. That's on me. 33-5. Yes. All right. I love the M27. Not as much as obviously the other ones, but I think this thing did deserve way more love than it got besides the default class. I'm going B tier with the M27. Not quite A tier, but very, 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 very reliable. It is time for Mr. Call of Duty Ghosts, and we're going with the ARX 160. Now, I was gonna say that this gun's underrated because it had a quick time to kill, but honestly, the entire game had a quick time to kill, so I don't know if that's the best explanation for this, but I do remember really liking this gun. I don't want to pick that. Please. Yes! I mean, come on, man. Listen, did I steal that guy's chem strike? I did. Am I really gonna worry about it? Absolutely. I mean, come on now, man. Now suddenly I'm 8-1, a multi-kill. I can't see a thing. Anyway, yeah, I mean, this gun, I actually really enjoyed it. I use this gun a lot. Despite it, I mean, I don't know, man. I want to say it wasn't meta ever. But as you can see, I am feeling like Michael Jordan with some of these guns, man. Okay, that would have been very embarrassing to say that and then die not being able to hit my shots. But the fact that I got this, dude, come on now, man. 15-7. This is probably one of the quickest games of Call of Duty Ghosts I've ever played. No. Yeah! Oh my. Okay, there was not a lot of talking going on in that video, but we started off a chem strike and I got completely disorganized with my thoughts because I didn't think I was going to get that. ARX 160, man. Yes! Okay, ARX, I mean, really enjoyed this gun back in the day too. It's funny when I go back to some of these, it's like, man, I did use this gun a lot back in the day. I honestly, back in the day too, you had the option to choose other guns too. You didn't have to use the meta all the time because there wasn't skill-based matchmaking. I dare I say this is probably like, I'm probably on the B tier for this one. I know a lot of these have been B tier so far. It's probably almost to a C tier, but it's just because of, it wasn't very memorable in terms of like the gun itself, but it hit because Ghost, the TTK was not very, you know, it was very, very low. So I'm actually going to put this one in our first C tier category. Not because I, you know, nothing against it. I just, you know, it's middle of the road, I guess. I usually have trouble finding matches, but today it's been crazy. AW, we're going with the HBR. This gun, pretty much well known from Mr. Nadeshot himself. If you don't follow competitive COD, you won't understand the joke. But this gun, this game, I'm sorry, this game was dominated by two guns, the BAU 27 and the ASM 1. But don't get it twisted, this gun was phenomenal too. I was kind of shocked that I got into a game this quick. Come on now, what was he using? Hold on, what was he using? You see me gun him. I was trying to see what gun you had. He had the STG. Wow. I mean, come on, guys. I'm turning and burning on people. I'm cracked tonight. Okay, that guy wasn't playing, but we don't have to talk about that, okay? They're not playing. What is happening? Why are they all back here not playing? Why are they all back here not playing? Guys, I don't know what's happening. Now, sure, a couple of those kills, people not playing, yes, but it's actually good because it showcases the actual gun itself. I feel like you guys have kind of seen enough of this gun already to know that it was severely underrated. Now, I mean, the guy that's actually shooting back, I'm 1v1ing him every time and I'm winning. I gotta stop. I'm playing nothing but, I'm playing people that aren't playing. Okay, Advanced Warfare HBR, despite I know half the lobby was not playing, I don't know what you want me to do about it. Believe me, when you use this thing back in the day, it was so good. This is going into the A tier for me. Some of you didn't play Advanced Warfare, but you should have, because it was actually kind of a good game. We finally got a game of Black Ops 3 and we're on Nuketown, but we're going to be rocking the Razorback. This is probably going to be extremely sweaty, but it is what it is. Maybe not if I have the Razorback. That's all I'm going to say. This gun dominated the beta. Absolutely insane. And honestly, still kind of insane, but it got a massive nerf when the beta ended. And when the full game came out, people were like, oh crap, they nerfed my favorite gun. This sucks. So I just kind of wanted to revisit it because once it got the nerf, I feel like people just kind of forgot about it and never used it again. This is an SMG, by the way, too. So, you know, there was the Vesper, there was the Cuda, there was the VMP. All right, we got to get it. We got to get a couple clean kills. Oh my. Oh my. Oh my. They're lining up for me. They're lining up for me with the Razorback. What is this guy doing? Challenges back here or something? Hey, bro, move forward. Oh yeah, this is still feeling so fantastic. I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Oh my! No, I know you're back here. Need some help! Need some help! Oh man, the Razorback. This is making me emotional. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Let's get one more here. Oh yes, please. Well, ladies and gentlemen, the Razorback, if you know its story, it's heartbreak for a lot of us that used it during the beta, but man, phenomenal in the beta, still very good during the game, and I'm biased on this one. One of my favorite guns in this game. As you can see, the camo I was rocking with it. I'm going A tier. All right, if you know, you know. If you don't, you missed the boat. Boys, I'm gonna be straight up honest with you. I didn't play this game enough to even know an underrated gun. I feel like the VPR is one of those guns that this is going to be a very bad idea, to be honest with you. But if I remember correctly, this is kind of a variant of the MP5. Now, I probably won't be able to get a single kill with this gun because we're playing the IW sweats in here, but yeah, that ain't bad. I just remember it having very similar characteristics as the MP5, and I'm like, you know what? Let's give it a go and actually make our rating on the spot. That guy's invisible. We're down 32-7. I really don't feel like playing this game, but I am going to get a couple kills for you guys. We're going against people that have their YouTubes in the video, in the emblems, and I can guarantee you their content might be playing IW. Doesn't matter though. Just because I'm old doesn't mean I can't hang with them, man. What are these guys doing? They got a dude laying down as a robot. What, sir, this is Infinite Warfare. We have jetpacks. Okay, tip of the day. Don't play Infinite Warfare on a Friday night. Okay, I gotta get off this game. I'm sorry. I have no idea what to rank this thing. It was okay. It's an MP5 IW version. Honestly, probably with some attachments, it would have been better. Let's be fair. We were playing sweats. I'm gonna go C tier. I'm gonna be fair. I almost said D, but I'm gonna blame that more on the game itself and going against sweats with no attachments. We'll go C tier. We'll be nice. Well, in World War II, I mean, honestly, this one kind of was first to mind. The M1928. Now, this is pretty much the Thompson from World at War. I'll say it. I almost did the Thompson in World at War, and I'm like, I can't do another COD and brush over this thing. There is something about the design of the Thompson's guns. I don't know if it's the iron sights. I don't know what it is. But I just absolutely love it. I mean, what is going on? But the iron sights are nice and clean. Hip fire, unbelievable. I wish the gun's noise had a little more pop to it. That hip fire, you can't touch that hip fire, man. Uh-oh. Oh my gosh. I am moving and grooving with this thing. Now, if you didn't know, the meta in this game was pretty much the PPSH. Kind of like the MP40 from World at War. Like, just use this, you'll be good. I hate people like this. I do. I really do. And I use hate in a very strong way. Oh my gosh, I can't catch up to the guy. There is just something about bouncing Betty users that it makes me sick. Like, is that fun? I don't know. Maybe I need to. I have a smoke grenade. That's not what I meant to do. There's the bouncing Betty right there. Where you at, buddy? Yeah, I know you've probably been up here the whole game. That's so fun. We still have hope. The music's kicking in. And here comes my Thompson. We're kicking up. We're pushing the spawns. Do we have what it takes? Another kill. 65-74. Well, guys, we didn't get the job done, but I'm telling you what, I had a lot of fun, man. I had a whole heck of a lot of fun with that Thompson M19, whatever one you want to call it. Maybe a crazy opinion here. Maybe. I don't know. I'm going A tier. I'm a sucker for the Thompson gun layout. Only negative I have is the way it sounds, but it could be realistic. So let me know in the comments if it is. All right, folks, I'm going to be straight up honest with you guys. This is Black Ops 4. We're going with the swordfish. Now, listen, I played this game on the PlayStation because PlayStation used to get the exclusive content. I now play on Xbox. Okay, you guys know that by now with this. I have nothing unlocked in this game at all. So I'm going to just shoot this gun against some bots here just to show you. But this was the swordfish. You guys know I loved the Blackout back in the day as well. This thing was an absolute tank in Blackout. Now let's see. I believe it was a 3-round burst. Oh yes, dude. I mean, these bots are these are unhardened. What are they doing? Oh, this thing is so good. Oh my. This is bringing me flashbacks to the swordfish, not only in multiplayer, but also in Blackout, man. I'm gonna ego challenge. No! But we'll be pretty quick on this one because obviously, guys, you guys don't need to see me shoot bots. But if you did play Black Ops 4, let me know what gun. We probably could have went with the Maddox too, but I feel like everybody used the Maddox in this game. You know, there was like some guns that just everybody used the whole entire year. And I feel like Swordfish doesn't get enough. I would love to see this thing come back. I would love to see it come back. Okay, that's good. All right, well, Swordfish, like I said, I enjoyed it, man. It was really fun to use, especially in Blackout. I don't know, man. I would probably seriously go B tier with this. I would love to see this come back at one time or other. It probably won't, but just wasn't iconic enough. But maybe one day. Well, here we are in MW19. Man, y'all know I love coming back to this bad boy. We're using the Striker 45. Yes, a gun that did not get enough love because it did that right there. You can move around the map like a freak of nature. I say it every time. The way the gun mechanics are in this game, it's special. And I don't think we knew what we had till it was gone. What am I doing jumping on top of that map? Where am I at mentally doing that? I really wanted to showcase this this gun off, but I decided to go crazy here in a bad way. Oh my gosh. It's so satisfying. Why do I feel like, I was gonna say, why do I feel like they're gonna be right here to my left? But anyway, I feel like you've seen I feel like you've seen enough of the Striker. Most people that played this game were not using this, like I said. You were using something else, and honestly, can you blame them? I mean, you got some of the most iconic guns of all time in this game. But I just felt like this one deserved a little bit more love. Is it like, am I the only one moving? MW19, man, that's shout out them. Shout out them. Oh my, I gotta stop. I'll play all night. Okay, for the Striker, I know, listen, it wasn't the best gameplay, but man, is it fun to use this gun. It's definitely not on par with like the MP5 and MP7 at all, but still like fun to use mobility wise and all that good stuff. I'm gonna go low B tier on this bad boy. B minus, still on the B tier. We got a lot of A's and B's on this list, let's be honest. Gracious me, oh my. We're on Cold War, guys. And we're using the nail gun. Okay, this is a gun that got added to the game for free. I believe it was the season 4 update, maybe. Somebody double check my homework there. But this thing, honestly, it's pretty much a troll gun. Like, it's super underrated and fun to use, though. That's kind of why I wanted to put it on this list. Dude, I cannot get a freaking kill with this thing. I'm losing it. I'm gonna lose it. I already ran out of ammo? Are you kidding me? What if I just punch somebody with it? Okay, you can hip fire with this thing too. It's been a while since I used it. Look at this guy. Little long range action. I mean, he took me out with the grenade, but you do have to lead your shots just a little bit. I mean, imagine dying to that. Does it have range?
Enemy sentry turret detected in your area.
Yes! Okay, I feel like we've seen enough. We got a long range kill. We got a troll kill. We punched a dude. What would I give the nail gun? Listen, I know this is kind of crazy because I'm having a lot of fun, but I'm going C tier. I really think I'm dead serious when I say this. If this would have had more ammo back in the day, this thing actually would have been viable. I'm actually, as I'm doing this, I'm just making sure, yes, the weapon has no attachments available. You cannot put attachments on that gun. If it would have had like a 30 round mag of nails, we're talking meta here. I'm not even trolling, but that really holds it back. I'm going C tier with the nail gun, but very fun. Call of Duty Vanguard, and we gotta go with the GOAT, man. An underrated GOAT in Call of Duty Vanguard was the Cooper carbine. It had its time in the sun a little bit during Warzone. It was definitely meta in Warzone. Not very long, to be honest, but here we are using it in multiplayer. I don't know if I've ever used it in multiplayer. Okay, I'm sorry. I got a little distracted here. Now, this gun was known in Warzone to have like 0 recoil. This is like a stock default build, so I have no idea if this thing has no recoil or not. I mean, it does a little bit, obviously, from the first couple kills there, but my goodness, was the Cooper carbine fun to use in Warzone. This era, like Cold War and Vanguard, I was definitely like playing a lot of Warzone. The guns were actually pretty fun to use. I mean, you could automaton, MP40, the Cooper carbine. I mean, I could keep going on. Why are you just sitting there on a head glitch? I don't even really want to speak to you right now. Believe it or not, Sledgehammer sometimes does cook in terms of like guns being fun to use. Oh my gosh. Dude, this thing is incredible. This is like built like an AR too, by the way. I really don't even remember this map that much. Eagle's Nest. I mean, it's a great concept, but these just those situations of like adding maps just way too late. Okay, that's plenty good, I think, boys. I think you've seen it in action. All right, I love the Cooper carbine. Loved it in Warzone. Loved my experience right here. I'm not gonna lie. I'm giving this thing an A. What are you gonna do about it? Well, here we are on my favorite game. And actually, we're gonna have to try to use a sniper rifle or a rifle, I will call it. This is the MK2 carbine. Is it the MK2 carbine? The Lockwood MK2. I'm sorry, I'm not much of a sniper, but I don't know. I remember this gun for some reason, even though I didn't snipe and I didn't really play MW2, for the simple fact, it felt like you one-shotted everybody in this game with this thing. Now, I'm hoping that I'm going to be able to show you. I mean, if I can make it look easy to use. That's stupid. That's straight up stupid. That's just straight up stupid. There is no way that that guy is still in the same spot. Like, there was literally, this is actually a really nice map too. Oh my gosh. This is like literally the best case scenario for me right now. I'm showing off this gun, how easy it is to use, as one of the worst snipers in Call of Duty history. Oh my gosh. This is making me look like a good sniper. I don't want to talk about it. I think we need to stop because this is making me look like Pomage and I need to get out of here before things get worse, okay? I loved using that gun. I'm gonna say it. It made me feel like I was an amazing sniper. I'm not. A tier, okay? MW2's been getting some A tiers lately, boys. Things are turning around for it. Ladies and gentlemen, we've entered into Modern Warfare 3, and what you're looking at there, that's the SVA. Now, you're probably like, SVA? Yeah, the SVA. This was a gun, if you were around during the beta, absolutely insane how good this gun was. Hey, buddy, how you doing? And now the reasoning is, in my opinion, was if you pre-ordered the game, you got a bundle or a blueprint. The one you're actually looking at right now, that's why I wanted to use it. This is what you got when you pre-ordered the game. And you know Call of Duty with bundles and blueprints, man. If they're trying to sell one, what is that guy doing? If they're trying to sell one, you better believe that thing is gonna be the meta. Now, I believe they did nerf this gun a little bit over time, but not very much. I can't stand when people just camp. Like, what is this guy doing? Oh, it's so good. It's like this. It's like a 3-round burst gun. I don't even know how to describe it. It's like a 3-round burst gun. No, not a 3-round burst. I'm sorry. It's like it's like a burst weapon a little bit, but at the same time, it's really not at all. It's an automatic gun. That's why it's so weird. Oh, and it's just shredding, man. And it's just shredding, man. I knew we were gonna get it together here. Yeah! You blew my... Uh-oh. What are we doing on the ground like that? What are we doing on the ground like that? Okay, I'm done. Hey, SVA, listen, this guy with the crossbow almost made me rage, but SVA, dare I say this is an A gun? Smooth, kind of a cool, different fire rate, and very, very good. I'm gonna go A. This is kind of crazy. It's crazy, but I like the MW3 guns. Well, we're on Black Ops 6. This game is probably already started. We're on Subsonic. I'm not gonna lie, this game is not really old enough to have like a gun that hasn't got enough love, but I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm going with the Krig C for this game. The reason I say that is I feel like this gun was... Okay, I gotta make sure I'm mentally ready for this. I feel like this gun was so good in Cold War, and I feel like we don't talk about it a lot in this game, and we should, because it's actually really good. I mean, unless you get sniped in the head, there's nothing you can do at that. But I mean, I love this gun from the start of the game. It's been one of my favorites to use. And the competitive meta is, what is that thing? The Amy's, and then Warzone's kind of the Cypher. So it's like, it's not really getting the attention I think it deserves. The problem is with this map, I mean, it's so small. I'm running into people as soon as I spawn into the game. There needs to be some, you know what we need to really look into? Something that we should really look into is how long it takes to get into an engagement in this game versus like the old Black Ops games. Like, I'm talking, I think I just threw a stun at myself, because I'm telling you right now, you have to spawn in and literally think about who's in front of you. I mean, we're 2 minutes in. I feel like my brain is going a million miles an hour already. Like, I just spawned into the game. We just need to have a little bit, like 1 or 2 bigger maps, you know? Okay, we won. That was one of the, this is a 2-minute commentary. Game's already over. 15 and 11 that quickly. Krig C. What would I rate the Krig C? I'm going A. I'm gonna say it, I'm going A. I love it, man. I love it. I miss it. I hope it becomes meta in one day. Probably won't though. But yeah, Krig C, man. Use it if you play Black Ops 6 still. And there you have it. That is guns that didn't get enough love in every Call of Duty. I'm not gonna lie, this was very fun to make because I got to use different weapons than I normally do. How do you think I did? Do you think I missed any guns in certain Call of Duties? I love this list. It was very fun to make. Hope you enjoyed this type of video. Leave a like if you did. Subscribe if you're new. We're on our way to 500K. Let's go, man. If you want to watch another video, click over there. We'll see you in the next one.